Ladies and gentlemen, this is SSGL here back with another audio type video I'm making outside of my regular YouTube schedule. This particular video about COPPA is gonna be like a mix of what it is and my first responses to it. For the most part, I have kept my cool as to what has been going on for the past week or so, but there are some things that have me, well, rattle up more than I care to admit, particularly this whole thing surrounding the up to $42,000 fine that the FTC can hit creators if they improperly mark their videos. Split screen gaming and couch gaming in general is a form of video gaming that encourages interaction among siblings, but not only that, children with parents, older brothers and sisters, friends, teenagers among teenagers, grown-ups and grown-ups. I mean, the whole spectrum is here. That could translate into complications when it comes to the FTC regulations that are coming in this 1st of January 2020. Now, COPPA stands for the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, which is a law enacted by the Federal Trade Commission in the late 1990s to protect children from information gathering via online. Apparently, YouTube and Google have been in violation of that law for a considerable amount of time. Basically, you're supposed to be 13 to even have an account here on YouTube, but there were many children here, certainly enough to rattle children advocacy groups. As a result, when children in their accounts view videos, information from them is extracted to formulate the best ads to which to give them to make decisions. Personalized ads is what they are called or referred to as. This whole making money via ads business model, that would be something I never dig into it really, because as of right now, we're a channel that we don't make any money here on YouTube. My mindset is not currently fixed on that. It is at present, and how it always was, to promote the feature of split screen. Well, I understand that YouTube themselves got fined upwards $150 million, and after paying that amount, YouTube and the FTC reached some kind of settlement that put YouTube creators on the line. The choice was given to me via a message bar that I had to either mark whether my entire channel was made for kids or not made for kids, or go on a video to video basis. Well, that right there bothered me at first, because I was expecting a playlist to playlist option. That would have been much easier. I have this channel very strictly organized into playlists, but aware of what my channel is about and all that, my first reaction was to immediately go onto Google Play Store and get my hands on the entertainment software rating board app, because I have almost never swear or done any kind of foul language. When I slip up, it has always happened on the more mature games. I believe this will make things easier for me, and I'm under the belief that in order to make my video game portion of this channel COPPA compliant, I gotta check the game with the ESRB, and if the game is rated E for everyone, it automatically becomes a video made for kids on the eyes of the FTC, even though that was not my a vision for it, not the motive for the video. But under the eyes of the FTC, such a video containing a rated E for everyone that also doesn't include any kind of narration that has profanity or foul language will automatically fall under the made for kids category, and I have begun doing that. Now the other games that we do play are rated T for teens and M 17 plus, which is mature 17 plus. And I believe that I'm going to be safe from fines if I mark those as not for kids. I don't think or foresee any kind of conflict between the FTC and the ESRB in regards to that. Having said that, there is a gray area, as any gamer knows, and that is that between the E ratings and the T and M 17 plus rating, there is this rating that is E10 plus. Everyone 10 years old or older. For those games, I also decided to put them as for kids because I believe that's the lesser of the two evils. But anyways, by using these the ESRB system and remembering the fact that I didn't curse or did any foul language for the games meant for the younger audiences, I believe I'm able to maintain my focus even in the face of the vagueness of when the FTC tried to elaborate on how to determine when a video is for kids or not for kids, because there's a lot of confusion about that, and I have seen a lot of videos about other creators and how they are reacting, and I think it's justified, especially when it comes to this fine. That I'm gonna give you now the reason what's really bothering me about that, and that is not the fine itself. It's not the fine itself. Some people are describing the fine that is $42,000. I would like to clarify, like others have done, that is up to $42,000. So it will depend on the severity of the oopsie, so to speak. But a fine is a fine, and we here, we cannot afford any kind of fine. But what bothers me is not the fine itself, regardless of what that might be, but the fact that I'm not seeing that a time window to make a correction is given before one gets that fine. When I began hearing about this fine, I assumed that whatever document was outlining the fine, you were also going to find that, for example, if the FTC finds that you mislabel a video, that they will give you a note and say, well, you have anywhere between 24 to 72 hours to make the correction. If you do not take action between that time frame, then we're going to sue you the amount we deem applicable for your offense. But I'm not seeing that. What's going on? Obviously, this is without a time window. Of course, we're gonna end up with people freaking out everywhere, but I'm doing the best that I can to remain calm here and continue. But in the end of the day, this whole thing about getting the ESRB app to assist me and keep things in perspective when it comes to our channel only applies to the gaming portion. In addition to the for kids or not for kids, I need that middle ground for the general audience option to be available. And so for my vlogs, I'm gonna click that. That's a whole lot of work that went into those videos, and I want them to I would like for them to remain as they were. So yeah, that will be it. So that is it. That's all I have to say for now.
Pretty cool when it comes to our video game portion of the channel, but a little bit rattled when it comes to the vlog portion of our channel. So let's see what happens. This is SSGL. Good luck, everybody.